So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter, I think. OK, he might not be the strongest defensively, but his pace, his crossing, the creativity he shows higher up the pitch, all of those are second to none, especially the way he exploits those half spaces to find telling passes.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's gone for the shots. Glorious! A finish of true class. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Mexico break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Nuno Mendes. João Neves moved on forwards. João Felix. And it's Mendes. Bruno Fernandes played out to the left flank. João Neves. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Portugal have a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That was beautiful. Something close to genius. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Sanchez. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a throw-in. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Oh, it's come loose. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Caresses it through. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Cleared away. Alvarez. Nice physical challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Cancelo. Pedro Neto tries a deft little ball. It's out for a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. It'll be a throw-in. João Cancelo. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. He's found a way through. João Felix. Can he finish? Split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's hoisted clear. João Felix. And here's João Felix. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Gonçalo Inácio. And it's played forward. That's a nicely weighted pass. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And now the breakaway. And it's Mendes. João Felix. That is lovely. There are a few waiting for it. Delivered in. That has been knocked clear. Quarter of an hour played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. João Felix. Vitinha. And here's Ramos. João Neves opts to play it back. Could move up a gear here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Neves. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Pedro Neto! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, such good technique as well, that was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
head on to this. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
João Felix. And that is a little undercooked. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gonçalo Inácio. Vega. Spread out to the left. Alvarez. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Neto. And here's Neto. And they can counter here. Oh, played right into his path. Mexico have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Raul. Now that's a fine challenge. Chance here to counter. Moved on forwards. And here's Ramos. Pedro Neto. That's very neat.
Pedro Neto, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quick.
And the finish! Goal! Mexico! And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Mexico take the lead. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. And it's Mendes. Aimed in. Chance, surely! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Sanchez. Played back in, played out wide. Raul. And the shot! Mendes gets good distance on it. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. João Cancelo. Portugal to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Ramos is... Oh, what a climb! No, he's got that completely wrong.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And it's played forward. Succumbs to the pressure. Pedro Neto. And here's Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. Thinks one through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's gone for a throw-in. And here's Ramos. Back into the middle. And it's Neves. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes tries across. Alvarez. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Jimenez. And he's found a chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
José Sá claims comfortably. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Gonçalo Inácio. Vega. Vega shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes. He is just caressing the ball. On behind for a goal kick. Mexico looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Raúl. João Neves. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Nuno Mendes. Mendes looking for a run-up. Now it's Jimenez. He's in plenty of space here. Well read. The danger is averted. Over to the left. João Felix going full tilt down the left. Alvarez. Sanchez forwards and with intent. Vega. Sanchez. He's in plenty of space here. Sanchez. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's tidy. Sanchez. And it's corner. And it's been taken short. So who's he picking out? Mendes gets it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Out to the right. Oh, nice touch. Can he deliver? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Bruno Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Raul. Played through for the wide man. Oh, such a clever touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, it's a great ball here. Bruno Fernandes looking to add to his goal. Alvarez. There's the whistle for half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Mexico get into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Deftly away. He has found the way through. Cleared away. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that has been clubbed away. Aimed forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nuno Mendes. Proves too strong. Alvarez. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Gonzalo Inacio. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Played over towards the opposite flank. Nuno Mendes. And the counter is on. He is through here. Sanchez. Oh, sweet feet. Out towards the flank. Showing good feet. Looking to break at pace. Gonzalo Ramos. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And they can't read. Alvarez, gently done. Raul. And he's picked out the run. Vitinha have it back and can go again. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Alvarez. Very nicely done. Now here's the delivery. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Portugal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Sanchez. Bruno Fernandes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Vega. Done delicately. Clipped into space. And it's hoisted clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's an inviting looking ball, that. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. Now it's João Felix. The referee's awarded a free kick. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mendes.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gonzalo Ramos knocks it out wide. Oh, that's neat. Vitinha. And here's Neto. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, great play. No way through, so back it... Chance to shoot! Sanchez tries to clear. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Pedro Neto duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Oh, can he get onto this? Can he latch onto this? It's a promising position. Cross needs to be good. Pedro Neto. Nicely intercepted. Joao Felix. And it's played forward. He's got away. Well, Vega is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book. Really well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. And Portugal can counter-attack here. Gonçalo Ramos, spread out to the left. Succumbs to the pressure. Sanchez. That's a throw. Can he finish? Great position, takes a shot! It's a loose ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Raul. Cleared without complication. Jimenez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Do have a chance to counter here. Played into space out wide. Clears it away. Alvarez. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Always onto this. Gonçalo Ramos. He's had a shot! Portugal have reclaimed it. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Chance! Pedro Neto gets flagged offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And the pass is intercepted. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he thumps it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bruno Fernandes laid out to the left flank. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, good spread. Sanchez. Joao Felix played with finesse. Bruno Fernandes. And he's there to clear it. A chance to play it in. Now it's Vitinha. Vitinha. Oh, it's come loose. João Neves. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Joao Felix. And here's Vitinha. Alvarez getting this one clear. Nuno Mendes. Joao Neves. Vega forwards and with intent. Now that's well seen too.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vitinha, and a chance! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Portugal get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Joao Felix. It's run loose here.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Ramos. Joao Neves, aim forwards.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Picks it up out wide. Real chance! Gets it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's nice. João Cancelo. Tries to get it clear. Vitinha. And here's Ramos. Goes for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Vega, gently done. Mexico are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
They need to get it in quick. Out to the left it goes. Here's the chance to cross. Mexico desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Produces a cross.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, well measured. Now who's going to be first to this? Herring after the ball. Could be danger here.
Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
João Neves gets over and intercepts. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Vitinha. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Gonçalo Inácio. João Cancelo. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto stood his ground strongly. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. João Cancelo. Vega. João Neves. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Mexico can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How would you